something more important with my life.
Worrying about that self-worth again, Prince Topher.
It all just comes too easily, Sebastian. Maybe I could be a philosophical king, or benevolent king, or an artsy king.
The facts remain, sire. You will be king very soon. As your royal advisor, I promised your mother and your father that I would prepare you to take charge as soon as you were to return from school.
I know, Sebastian, I know. And I guess I'm ready to be king, but the thing is, I just don't know who I am yet.
I'm sure it will come to you. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
You wouldn't be the first, and you certainly would not be the last.
To the castle.
Still, these questions nag me. I worry. Me, who am I? Far from perfect mind. A bum who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A kid whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I, but the guy I am. That's who
His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, Daedalus of Ogres, Destroyer of Humans and Giants, no friends to Lord, Dragon, nice to the needy, Dragon, sportsman and poet, a guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb.
But the guy I am.
Yeah, he's our hero.
You guys don't have to see
Such perfection.
Honestly, you don't really
He's the kind of guy that we don't like to be.
It's questionable, but
What's the use of self-reflection? Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like His Royal Highness.
who am I? Perfect guy. A jerk who wants to do what's right, but I'm
No friends to Northwoods. Nice to the needy. Sportsman and poet.
a guy who dreams like a lion. But
Nipsey dancer, sailor of the ocean, surveyor of the mountains and valleys. He's a prince, what a guy, what a guy, what a guy, what a guy. He's our plain and simple, complicated, fascinating guy. What a guy. Ha! You there, impoverished person. Fetch us some water.
hey, don't talk to her that way. How do you know she's poor?
Look at her, she's filthy.
Granted, she could just be a neurotic with an aversion to water.
She stands by the well, so you know where I'm putting my money. Poor, poor, poor.
Shh, quiet, all of you.
Here you are, sire.
Thank you, young lady. That's very kind of you.
It's only water.
My lord, give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You're going to have to give her some of your things so she doesn't have a revolution and take all of your things.
Change! Penny, spare change!
Oh, the moment charity is mentioned, out comes every layabout.
Here you are, Thomas.
Thank you.
Be careful, my lord. Some of the poor may have weapons.
Be gone with you.
Oh, no, good sir. That is merely Crazy Marie. She lives on the other side of the woods and comes to town to gather what others have thrown away. She is gentle in every way, sweet and delicate, but nuts.
She's harmless, I can tell. Put down your swords. You are a good friend to Marie. How lucky she is to have a true friend like you. If only I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here. My lord, why we venture on?
Very well. Be well, young lady.
Oh, I don't need charity. I have my stepsisters and stepmother to take care of me. Open your eyes, honey. Okay, they're not doing a great job, but...
Consider this as a present, an admiration for a true friend. Gentlemen?
Thank you for saving my life, Ella. I shall return the favor. I didn't do it to
I have
the
a shawl
favor
here that's
returned.
only a few holes in it, and
Smell of cabbage! You can wear it. Not necessary. What a handsome man that was. So kind and generous.
it's on that. That's Miss Topher. He to take his place as king this very month.
That man? A world leader? But he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. No, it can't be. You're crazy, Marie.
Yes, I am, but does not change the fact that he is still our own Prince Topher. Just look at that coin.
Why, it is him. From the left, such silly ears. And the crown doesn't help very much either. He should wear a floppy hat. Here, Marie, please, take this coin. Buy yourself something warm to eat.
Oh, why? Why is it always the very poorest who are the most generous?
Oh, Jean-Michel knows that gibberish now for us.
Nice, Marie. Good day, Jean-Michel.
And do you know why the very poorest appear to be the most kindest, Ella and Crazy Marie?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to be the most forthcoming.
Because it's a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
Oh, you will forgive me now if I stagger around and mutter.
Oh, well, the day is coming when we will have a revolution, where we will come together and overthrow the rich, spread wealth to the poor. Oh, we'll take the royal family and behead them.
No,
and...
you will do no such thing. The prince is a good and kind man. He is kind of face and heart and generous.
Oh, that is what Lord Chancellor Sebastian will want you to believe. With his propaganda, the prince has been away from school and the king and queen are merely figureheads. The royal family, including the prince, are pigs.
That is not true. They are good and kind people. And I'm sure if you went to go talk to them, you could talk to the king and queen just as I am talking to you.
Ah, you are a foolish girl. How can you even say such things? I'm sure you've never even met the prince, let alone the king and the queen.
I have met him. And I've looked into his eyes.
Oh, you're as mad as Marie.
Hey, Cinderella!
It's Madame, Ella's stepmother.
If only you knew what the revolution will bring, where the poorest one will rise. Overthrow the royal.
Wait!
Cinderella, help me with my parcels this instant. Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with my parcel. Nobody knows the extreme torture I'm subjected to. I had a fitting today that stretched to 45 minutes, and we all know how exhausting Monsieur Hayes can be. Oh, look. A radical and a homeless person in my front yard. Why can't we have lawn ornaments like the others? Charlotte, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come.
We're here, Mama. I'm exhausted being as beautiful as I look.
Cinderella, idle girl, help your sisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters. The real ones.
Madame isn't always terrible. Sometimes she sleeps.
Gabrielle, I brought this book home from my travels abroad, with pictures on how other people live, how they govern Norway, Japan, even Italy.
I have mentioned these interests only in passing, and you bought me a whole book. Quit it, you.
In 4 days from now, I'd like to take you on a date. We're having a soup kitchen. We need someone to stir and ladle.
Gabrielle! Gabrielle! Don't talk to that man! We are teetering precariously close between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen talking to a revolutionary. Into the house at once.
Why do I care? Why do I even try? I'll never be good enough for her. You know what? I'm gonna take this book and I'm gonna burn it.
No! Why don't you give the book to dear Ella? If it's quite all right, Jean-Michel, I would love to see your book on how other people live.
Here, take it. I'm gonna live my lonely life. Alone. Because I'm a loner. Well, you're coming with me, right?
Oh, of course!
Good.
It's been so long since I've had anything of my own. Something just for me.
Cinderella, get in here and clean the kitchen.
I've just finished it.
Then prepare dinner.
It's on the stove.
Then the beds must
Beds
be...
are turned down and the clothing is all laid out.
Well, it looks like somebody's been busy. And where did you get that book?
Jean-Michel gave it to me.
So nice that people are just giving you gifts. Still daddy's little girl. And what's this doing here?
That's my father's coat.
It's rags.
It's the only thing I have to remember him by.
It's rags now. And you can clean the porch with these rags.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wings of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl, men go mad for love's a game. I can play with the cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta. I'm a queen in Peru. I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport and it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my glory. And I fall to bring my guns. I am lost in the jungle, all alone and unarmed. When I meet a lioness in her lair,
just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone, in my own little shed.
Your Majesties, the list of the lords entreats.
A list of the lords entreating me with what?
105 requests.
That seems a lot.
I will take care of this, Your Highness. You have a lot to worry about with the arrival of your son. And if I may say, he seems rather distracted. You seal, Your Highness?
He'll be fine.
Fine? A fine father you are. You never worry about him.
What's wrong with him?
He isn't happy. Or at least, that's what the letters home have indicated.
Of course he is. He's returning home from school and about to take my crown and become king. That should make anyone happy.
I don't think he's ready to rule alone just yet. As you know, behind every strong man, there's a stronger and smarter woman.
Well, if you think he's so unhappy being alone, why hasn't he gotten married yet?
He just hasn't found the right girl yet.
Your Majesties, Prince Christopher.
Darling, how are you? We were just talking about you.
Your mother was talking, I was listening.
Mother? Father?
Topher, my boy, welcome home. Many things to do in the coming days.
Yes, Father, I realize this.
Your Majesty, listen!
My word, what is that commotion?
You must take responsibility for your actions!
Who is that yelling on the other side of the moat?
A rabble-rouser, Your Majesty, ignore him. I have a new law that forbids me. Actually, if you handed me the royal seal, it would save me the trouble.
Shouldn't we listen to what he has to say?
Your Majesties, why don't you step out for a moment and go approve the menu with the chef?
If you won't listen to me, I will shout this to the town square!
Shout this to the town square. Guards!
Lord Sebastian, was that the royal cannon I just heard?
Merely a test, Your Majesty. Target practice.
Oh, my. With all this excitement, perhaps you need a distraction, my dear. How about being fixed up with a lovely young maiden from the kingdom?
That's just silly. I don't know any girls. You sent me to an all-boys school off in the woods and then made me attend an all-male university on an island. Why did you do that to me?
Oh, Topher, we were only doing what Lord Sebastian advised us to do.
A bride. What a splendid idea, Your Majesty.
This is nonsense. How will you find me a bride?
At your welcome home ball, of course. I have it. At your welcome home ball, we shall invite every eligible young lady in the kingdom to attend. Music and dancing.
Oh, and food!
Yes, every young eligible lady who can afford a dress will attend. That is a wonderful selection process right there. If you can't afford a dress, you don't have any business marrying a prince.
Mother, Father, all of this is unnecessary. I wish to have this ball called off immediately.
But darling, it's impossible to cancel once you've got the ball rolling. Once you've got the ball rolling.
A good show, my dear.
Now everyone will be in masks. You will dance with every girl there, and at the stroke of midnight, you'll take off your mask and you'll have found a bride.
It's tradition, son. That's how I ended up with your mother. Oh, I mean, that's how I met my lovely, lovely bride.
And I long to hear the pitter-patter of little feet on the marble again. I'm quite looking forward to take a step back from all these royal obligations.
Yes, our new king and queen on the throne. And like your parents before you, I will be there to guide you through all of the decisions. It's really a win-win.
How would any woman fall in love with me so quickly?
Do you not know how women work?
I've studied anatomy.
Somehow not.
Son, there's something about women that you don't understand. What a woman wants is apparent. An attractive face, vast wealth, and a title.
But what about kindness and intellectual curiosity?
Not so much.
Your Majesties, my lord, I probably shouldn't interfere.
Probably.
But perhaps a royal compromise could be reached?
Compromise.
What do you think this is? Some sort of democracy?
What sort of compromise, Lionel?
Well, let's say you go along with your parents and Lord Sebastian's homecoming ball plans.
I'm loving this idea so far.
And if you meet the woman of your dreams and she becomes your bride, joy shall come to the land.
Ooh, and we can finally step down and have you take over our royal duties.
But if you do not,
Lionel, you're brilliant! If I don't meet my future bride at the ball, you will allow me to fall in love in my own time. To find someone who loves me for me and not for my title. No matter how long it takes.
But, darling!
Your Majesty, I must insist.
And with no interference. Father?
Well, it does have a ring of fairness in it. I mean, I think it does. Oh, if you agree, my dear.
If that's the way you wish it, then it shall be done.
Your future Majesty.
What my son wants, my son gets.
Sebastian, it's best not to argue with the wishes of the queen. A happy wife makes a happy life.
We still have a ball to plan the Lord Pickleton, I have a pronouncement. An announcement.
No.
His royal.
No. No. Don't say my whole name.
Vladimir, Charles Alexander, Ernst Warren, Lancelot Herman, Gregory James.
I'm here tonight. I feel it in my bones.
You'll feel his bones if he doesn't. I must talk to the royal orchestra. Come along, darling.
Coming, Your Majesty.
Now is the time to act. No other time will do. Live and play your part. Don't give away your heart. Don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to live. No other time is real. Yesterday has gone. Tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and feel. No, listen, tradespeople, takers and fishmongers. I shout to the royal family, but they won't listen to me. If they can take the land from the very poorest, it's only a matter of time before they take over all of us. We just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate with gray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
The prince is leaving a ball, the prince is leaving a ball. Hear ye, a ball, and that's not all. The prince is leaving a ball, the prince is leaving a ball. Hear ye, His Royal Highness is a Rupert James is leaving a ball.
giving a what?
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
His Majesty has this decree to attend the ball. All one requires is an invitation and suitably fashionable attire. And the prince will choose a woman from the ball to be his bride. That means anyone can be the queen.
So will he want a taller girl?
Or will he want a stronger girl? Or will he want a smaller girl?
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish I were an older girl. I wish I were a younger girl. I wish I were an older girl.
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish a lot of things I don't wish anymore. But now I wish a lot of things I've never wished before. I wish I had, I wish I would, I wish I might, I wish I would, I wish I were invited to the prince's royal palace in the world are poppy, hawk, and twaddle. Has anybody a spare change for me? Spare change? Thank you very much. Spare change? Spare change? The prince is giving a ball.
Cinderella, when you finish tightening delicate Charlotte's corset,
I can taste my lunch.
we must move to Gabrielle's hair. It's beginning to look, I fear, like a dead poodle. Cinderella. 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 It's a most amusing name. I do crack myself up. She sits by the cinders, and her name is Ella, so I call her Cinderella. Why don't I have any friends?
Face it, Mama. You're well versed in the art of ridicule.
I do have a flair for it, don't I? Actual daughters. Watch and learn. Cinderella, hurry up, get dressed. You're going to the ball, and you're going to find a husband.
I am?
Ridicule. Who caught it?
I did.
That's terrible. What brand of idiot could it be at this hour? Cinderella, get that dress on Charlotte while I take care of this imbecile. Why, Sebastian! What an unexpected delight!
Madame, I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince will be wearing the white mask. What color mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why, blue.
If the daughter is anything like the mother, I think the blue mask and the white mask should meet and fall in love.
Are you implying what I am inferring?
Your daughter is all a part of my master plan.
You are brilliant.
You are perceptive. Together we shall make this so. I shall see you at the ball.
Come, daughters, come! Oh, Gabrielle. My Gabrielle, just look at you. Yes, you too, Charlotte. But really, look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the brown box. From Venice, a piece of glass, spun to perfection, even more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest bit of hand-blown Venetian glass. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my beautiful daughter, Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the perfume. Who could that be? Oh, it must be good news.
Good evening, madame. Oh, Gabrielle. Please forgive me for interrupting your momentous evening. For the ball tonight, I thought you'd consider having these lovely wildflowers. I picked them myself.
Thank you, Jean-Michel.
They're beautiful.
And for the mother of the most beautiful girl in all of God's creation, I have picked these myself. And
You are not welcome here. Get out of my house!
would you perhaps consider...
Leave! And take your simple pleasures with you.
Madame, don't be mean. That was so nice.
No, 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 no! Plans. There are plans. Plans that do not include Mr. Soapbox.
But he means well, and I think he likes me.
Let me tell you about love, Miss Flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died, and I cried. Then I married Cinderella's father for money. He died, and, well, I got a house. This isn't about love, it's about marriage. Have I taught you girls nothing? $7:30? Ball preparations, double time! Cinderella, my shoes! Charlotte, powder your sister's face! I can't see! Venetian glass! I'm hungry! lovely daughters. The crown is ours to lose.
Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shall ensnare. Expensive bracelet, necklace, imitation.
Let us storm the castle, lovely daughters. This is the night everything changes. Off to the ball. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Cinderella's not going anywhere.
One of the flowers in the bouquet was a wild rose. His thorn has scratched my lip. Yes, I'm bleeding. I shall go to the royal family and scratch their lips.
Oh, now.
Oh, make them drink lemonade, it will sting.
That's just cruel.
Oh, enough of taking things as they are. Now is the time for us to march to the royal palace, the peasants, the tradespeople, and to finally get the royal family to listen to me, instead of having their fancy ball for their fancy prince.
You should do that. You should march up to the prince and talk to him.
Oh, that'll never happen. They used the castle to hide it from the truth. Him meeting me will never even happen. The only thing funnier is you going to the ball. Ha! I got it. Why don't you just go to the ball and ask the prince when he's going to start noticing that the people are being evicted from their land. Ha! That's absurd. Ha! Ha!
Jean-Michel, I could go to the prince. He just might listen to me. And if I had a ball gown, I might look sort of nice.
I am in the royal palace of all places when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little ball. They're rolling fiddly-dee, fiddle-if-faddle-if-faddle. All the wishes in the world are popping up and twaddle.
Oh, crazy Marie, are you mocking me with your gibberish?
Yes, all they're rolling fiddly-dee, fiddly-faddly-foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in a noodle.
So what if I have a dream to see the prince again? And tell him what life in his kingdom is really like. And what it could be.
Exactly. And Dan ever fall in love with you?
No one will fall in love with you. Why do you come visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in that same little chair. The pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. What would you dream of?
Well, an invitation to the ball, I guess.
Right here, there's an invitation.
What? Oh, but it's torn.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. Now, what else would you dream of?
Oh, a white gown, I imagine. A beautiful white gown sewn up with pearls and jewels and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet?
Why, the most beautiful gross-grain pumps, I'd imagine.
No, better. The Venetian glass that is definitely so loves in its tinklets and bubbles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
Oh, how silly of me. I'd be the envy of all. But how would I get to the ball?
Well, oh, this pumpkin over here.
Yes?
I'll turn it into a golden carriage.
And horses?
See mine strap in their cage.
And a fox as a footman and a raccoon as a driver. Oh, you truly are crazy, Marie. Why, gosh, in order to do any of that, that, you would have to be a fairy godmother. You're a crazy woman. What are you doing in that beautiful gown?
Oh, you'll be surprised. How many beautiful gowns have crazy women in them?
Are you really my fairy godmother?
But of course, my child. Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother, but you're the only one who has given me charity, generosity, and kindness. And now must make all the dreams we joked about come true.
But this is all so improbable, implausible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such father on a lady of courses. Impossible. For the world is full of saints and fools who don't believe in sensible rules. They won't believe what sensible people say. And because they stepped into it, adults get building up impossible hopes, impossible. They saw happen every day.
Impossible,
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 impossible, impossible, impossible, impossible.
But if you could be a beggar woman not 5 minutes ago, and now you are my fairy godmother, then, well, anything's possible, right?
I suppose so.
You could change it all. You could make it all happen.
No, you could change it all. You can make it all happen.
Never. I couldn't.
You're right, it's also impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carrot. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. So father on ability of courses. Impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say.
And because they stepped into it, don't skip building up impossible hopes, impossible. Things are happening every day. It's the most beautiful gown in all the land. And now, as promised in our laughter, glass slippers. But Cinderella, I must tell you, all this magic is very powerful. did a ball in the name of every girl who's ever wished to go to ball in a beautiful dress, in the name of every girl who's ever wanted to change the world she lived in. Now go with her promise, her possibility. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Oh, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carrot. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And for when my stories really turn to horses, such holy roll infinity of horses were possible. But the world is full of saints and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because they stop their doing it, don't keep building up impossible hopes. Impossible things are happening every day. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's
Sebastian, honestly.
Only 200 more women to go.
Lovely girls before.
It looks like Topher's having a worse time than I am.
You'll find the one he's looking for tonight.
And if he doesn't,
It's gonna be a long night.
Pardon me, Your Stewardship. I'm sure you noticed my two beautiful daughters.
Please, madame, His Highness will dance with all the young ladies in due course.
Naturally, every mother is eager that her daughter shall dance with the prince. But what I want to know is, who gets to dance with his steward?
Stewards don't dance.
Now, there's no need to be coy. There's a certain look in your eyes that says,
Don't touch.
let's not pretend. I can sense a certain something between us.
I wish there was something between us. A continent.
So which one is it?
Which one is which?
Duh, the prince. Which one's the prince? I mean, come on, what do you think I'm here for? The free food?
Well, a good time. A dance, perhaps.
Wrong answer. I got married royalty on my mind. So which one is he here?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince. You're ordinary.
What makes you say I'm ordinary?
We're doing a gavotte and you can't even keep the beat. When we get to the waltz, you're gonna trip over your two left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
Hope to talk to you later.
I moved on.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Lovely dance, isn't it? I hope my dance was alright.
Your dancing is absolutely princely. I let that slip out.
Ah, so you know.
I would know a wise and handsome prince anywhere.
That last girl did not know.
You're kidding! Thanks for the heads up! I think she does now.
So,
Well,
what can you tell me about yourself?
what would it please you to know, Your Highness?
What are your interests?
Whatever your interests are.
Okay, creepy.
Your Majestic Highness, just because I was playing hard to get, doesn't mean I'm hard to get.
Okay, really creepy. I can't do this anymore, Sebastian. I'm sorry.
It's the prince!
Please, one at a time.
He's mine!
It's time to play ridicule. Everyone, take sides.
What happened to the nice girl?
Ignore her, we're playing ridicule. You get to be the judge. 2 circles spin, and when the music stops playing, 2 players out ridicule one another. Let's find you a bride.
1 and 2 and 3.
Ooh, my dear, I love the dress. No matter how many times they see it. Why, I remember when that dress was first in fashion. When I was a young girl.
Please, don't speak of your childhood, for I've not brought my copy of the Old Testament to follow along.
Savage. What do you even call that?
It's awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty.
Sophisticated cruelty, there's a slight difference, but I don't know what it is.
I'm not sure I want to play this game.
Here we are, another round at the ready.
1 and 2 and 3.
Age before beauty. You first, my dear.
You have such a beautiful speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
Okay.
Beauty and poetry. What? The anticipation is killing me. Just do the ridicule. Why do you say such things?
No reason. I just think you have a really wonderful speaking voice, and I just think you would sound really beautiful reciting a poem. And I also like that feather in your hair. It's a lovely color for you.
Why are you doing this to me?
What is this bewitchery you practice?
It's just kindness.
Kindness.
Oh, yes. Kindness is practiced in all the great courts. Ridicule isn't done anywhere anymore, even in the French courts.
Kindness.
Yes, you know, compassion.
Who are you, strange woman?
I don't know who she is, but she's very wealthy indeed. And did you see her feet? Shoes made of Venetian glass. My resentment is all consuming.
Kindness. You must all try it.
I'll be first. Kindness. Isn't it wonderful to have a pleasant young lady such as yourself in our courts?
Thank you. It's an honor to be at this wonderful party you are throwing.
It's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
This room is filled with some of the loveliest women
I've ever seen.
I just saw that they have vanilla cake on the buffet, and I love vanilla cake. Thank you to whoever made it.
The court is full of laughter and warmth. It's like the early reign of Prince Topher's parents.
Those were the glorious days.
But so are these.
I mean, look at all these magnificent guests.
Things aren't looking up.
Lionel, who's that captivating creature?
No one seems to know.
Shall we join them, darling?
I'd be honored, my dear.
You are so kind.
Oh,
You make me wish I were a better person. And there's something somewhat familiar about you, but I don't know.
I don't.
I admire how you changed everything around. I feel as if I've met you before.
10 minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I'm sorry to be so effusive. I've just met you. I'm not usually like this with people I've just met. Just events like this make me feel like, what am I doing here?
I feel the same.
Like, such a phony.
Me too.
You do?
Yes.
Me too. My name is
Topher. Short for Christopher. Yes, I know.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we are seeing each other for the first time right now. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our howls, and rang out the bells and to fling out the news. I have found him, I have found him.
Oliver. You have to open your eyes to what's happening in your kingdom. The poor are having their land taken. You must help them. You must.
I don't think that's very kind. How can you say that's kindness?
Oliver, this is all so wonderful. You are so wonderful, but I have to go.
Wait! Wait, young lady, where are you going? Stop! Wait! Wait! I don't even know your name! Wait! I don't even know your name! The lady, she's run off. We must find her. She's left in a golden carriage. After her!
What happened to her?
I don't know. We were dancing and talking and
What's her name?
I don't know.
Well, where does she live?
I don't know.
Well, you certainly don't know her very well.
I felt I knew her the moment we met.
But you don't know anything about her.
All my life I've been searching for something. But I feel like I found it tonight. In her.
Madame, we will need your carriage.
But we haven't the room.
Leave one of your daughters behind.
After her! She's my destiny!
But, seriously? What just happened? Seriously! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can a fellow ever want to prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I can break a little arm. What? Fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual. Why can't a fellow ever want to prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than her roses.
But not any softer than a dozen. Her neck is no wider than a swan.
She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as crystal as a bird.
So why is the fellow going crazy?
Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with a man?
Oh, why is it raining footwear?
She's gone. The carriage is taking a shortcut right through the forest. Gentlemen, ready your lanterns. We're going to find her even if it's the last thing we do. She is my lady.
Yes, he's witty, so disarming, and I really like the way he holds a room.
Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special?
Aw,
and soft.
What's the matter with the man?
And he's softer than a dozen. Or a gnat, no wider than a swan.
What's the matter with the man?
Only as dainty as a daisy.
What's the matter with the man?
Only as graceful as a bird.
What's the matter? So why is a fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely mean? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? She's the bottom of the other! What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Your Majesties, Your Majesty.
Lord Biggs, where is she?
There have been reports along the eastern road of a golden carriage.
10 minutes ago, I held her.
My lord, we saw a carriage, and this I simply cannot explain. It flew into the mist. And impossible, I know, but...
Possible? Then we shall do the impossible. 10 minutes ago, we were dancing in the palace of all places, and her gown was like a cloud of snowy white. How the moonlight shone its beams upon our faces, till she vanished like a phantom in the night. I just know I will find you. You're the girl of my dreams, and the thrill is more than my heart can bear.
Look! A carriage!
That's it! That's the one! After her!
left this house in my carriage, I was certain that my daughter would be queen and I'd never have to come back here to this. And now, well, I'm back here to this.
Where's the ball appointment, madame?
The prince, despite his being well born and raised by great care by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling manners. Appalling! He spent the entire evening talking and dancing with some little nobody.
And how did Charlotte and Gabrielle
The prince is falling head over heels in love for someone else. If he keeps this up, I may not want to go out with him.
What was going on in His Royal Highness's thick skull?
And the way he looked at her, with respect. I hope no man ever looks at me that way.
If that woman had any morality or sense of what's right in this world, she would not have appeared at the ball at all.
But can you imagine how she must have felt tonight, arriving at the ball and meeting the man of her dreams?
I cannot, for my mind has no place for the puerile or rank.
I can imagine it, I think.
I can imagine it.
I can imagine it. And I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with the wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted by the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way, the way you say.
She talks as if she knows. I do not know if these things are so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, you are suddenly confronted by His Highness. You are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid to hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating when you seem to hear Him ask you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answered yes. How would you know that this is so? I do no more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man. He is more than a prince, he's an ace.
But sisters, I really think I can.
Can what?
I think that I can picture such a man.
He is strong,
Straight as a lance,
and his
his dark and wavy,
his eyes,
with the glance.
he can turn a girl to gravy. I can imagine it.
I can imagine it too.
Don't worry, I can see. I'm just trying to imagine it.
I am imagining it as well.
I can imagine what that girl would be feeling when dancing with the prince.
A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you, while he's whispering dark say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you, while he's a whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night.
Isn't it great how the needy just keep going? Go on, put away the, whatever you call it. The only thing I have to comfort me after this disastrous evening is that the prince seemed so devastated when his dream date ran away.
Oh, it was hilarious. The powder room was full of yammering when we were leaving. Girls were screaming. Why did the girl run away? My feeling is that up close, she was physically unappealing.
To bed, my lovely daughters. Cinderella, you stay here and clean up this pigsty of a parlor. Why is there a pumpkin on the table? It makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you would like to know, Ella?
No, it seems like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
How did you know all that happened at the ball earlier this evening?
I just supposed it. Imagined it. Had a vision.
Interesting. Quick, how many fingers? 2, 3. Fascinating. Where are your visions now?
Oh, you're being silly. You're just picking on me because I said the prince was wearing a white jacket and, you know...
You didn't say it. And he was. Something's going on here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just need to finish up and...
Let me help you with that. Your hand is so calloused and rough from work. Just like the hand of the one I shook this evening. You danced with the prince. It was you tonight, wasn't it?
No,
It was you. How did you dance in glass shoes?
Oh, no. Don't tell the others, will you? Madame Charlotte? No, never. Are you mad at me that I stole the prince from you?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince or even liked him. There's someone else that I want.
Oh, how wonderful for you. Who is it?
Madame hates him.
Madame hating them doesn't narrow down the field. Who is it?
If I promise to keep your secret with the prince, can you promise to keep my secret my forbidden love?
I can, and I will.
It's Jean-Michel, the firebrand!
He is a good man, and seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to change the world and make it a better place. You gotta love a guy like that.
You may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Stoker. He would never love me if he saw who I truly was.
That's not true. He would love you for who you are.
I don't see how.
Well, if Madame ever saw me with Jean-Michel, well, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
I can, and you will keep mine. We shall have a secret that will make us
Co-conspirators!
friends.
Sisters. The stars in a hazy heaven, trembling above me.
Danced when he promised always to love me.
But they came
Away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss.
all my life I'll dream of
I pray each day that I'll hear some word from you. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing and we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to me?
Honestly, sire, 3 nights in a row you search. And here it is, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's as if you're testing my goodwill. The moment the woman in white ran off, which we all seems to imply has a police record, the moment she is gone, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people in this kingdom who have had their land taken from them?
If there were, I'd tell you.
But do they need our help?
Everyone donated joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl.
I don't know if she is to be trusted. Come back to the castle. The work is piling up.
No, something isn't right.
As you say. The ring, sire.
Oh, right, sorry. What are you stamping this time?
Oh, nothing worth troubling your beautiful mind.
Let me read it.
I should explain before
I read this now.
Your future majesty, come back to the castle and allow me to draw up some coverage. You don't want me.
I'll be reading this now, thank you. But that will be all, Sebastian. I'll ask you if I need anything explained. What? No! Sebastian!
Sire, I can explain.
How could you do this in my name?
I'm maintaining this life for you. Without my watchful eye, you should be a pauper. Now, would you want that?
I want that girl. The girl that I talked to. I want to talk to that girl.
A troublemaker.
We're having another ball tonight. A banquet. And she'll come to that.
She won't show. This is lunacy.
She will come. We're having a banquet tonight, and you are inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
And don't forget who you're talking to. We're having a banquet tonight, and I am finding that girl.
Very well, sire. She won't show. You don't even know her name. And if she was worth all of your high ideals, she would have stayed, wouldn't she?
A banquet.
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He'd had since giving the ball. And still he wants to find his bride, the one he lost at the ball. To spread the word throughout the land, the prince is throwing a banquet. Hear ye! Hear ye! It is his wish that the woman he met at the ball will attend. As for the rest of us, well, what can I say? There's gonna
be a ham. Talk it back to me. Hear ye. And of course, I want to keep an eye out on what women are there. I'm not giving up control this time. Spread the word. Hear ye. Hear ye. His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving up.
Tonight, invitation only. Banquet tonight. Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella, where can you be?
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert. Don't be angry, I can't find his lady. Hoping to see her, asking where is she?
Cinderella, where is she?
Gregory James is giving up.
A banquet! Why does the prince do this? It seems cruelty beyond measure. 2 significant social events in 1 week. Now granted, I have never looked lovelier, but my physical perfection comes at a price. Gloves, that's what it was. Cinderella, where are my gloves? Over here.
Don't tell her the gloves quite yet. Yes, I know she'll be abusive later, but trust me, this shall be worth it. I am going to tell Madame that I am sick.
Oh, would you like something to
No, I'm not really sick. I'm just pretending. It's just like when Charlotte was in school and pretended to be sick to get out of things she didn't like the 3rd and 4th grade. I will be sick just as we are leaving for the carriage. Madame and Charlotte will leave without me. I will then change back into my regular clothes and meet my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to go help in a soup kitchen.
a soup kitchen?
I get to ladle. You heard me. And yes, to this beautiful gown invitation, I shall give them both to you, and you shall go in my stead and meet the prince and fall in love and get married and exact revenge of Madame and try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockade. Ah, the way my mind works.
Cinderella! Can't find my gloves!
And don't worry about Madame. She never notices anything that isn't her.
Your gloves are right here, Madame.
Why did you not tell me you had the gloves earlier? Foolish child. Charlotte, make haste, child. Your shoes are delicate and dainty.
My feet burn with the heat of 100 suns.
To the carriage, lovely daughters.
Oh, Madame, my stomach. I must have eaten something this morning that disagrees with me.
This cannot prevent me from going to the banquet tonight.
Go, let Charlotte steal the prince from the homely girl from the ball. Go, let Charlotte become queen.
I think I can make that work.
I shall do this with only half my troops. Cinderella, fetch the physician. If Gabrielle is feeling any better, send her to the palace immediately. Gabrielle, feel better? I insist on it. And keep your invitation.
Thank you, Mother. I'll come if I feel any better.
Oh, not on the dress! The carriage awaits, Charlotte.
Shoot. I'm going to go change back into my regular clothes, and you knock on the door.
Hey, knock back.
Then open it.
Hello, Ella.
Hello, Jean-Michel.
I am sick of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Would you rather see Madame?
Hiding is nice.
How are you this evening?
I'm going out with Gabrielle and I'm wound up like a tick. Tonight, she and I will go to the greengrocer and beg him for whatever scraps he might have. Then we'll slave over a hot stove and feed it to the very poorest. I do hope she's not expecting that much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Oh, good evening, Gabrielle. I much prefer you in this simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
You say such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Well, our first responsibility is with the poor. Then we shall march up to the palace steps and I shall speak with the prince. We only have one thing to worry about.
And what's that?
That he'll even speak to me.
Well, Ella might be of help. You know, she's talked to the prince.
What? Ella talked with the prince?
She went to the ball, they talked about the kingdom and how to make things better, and tonight she is going to the banquet.
Oh, the world is upside down. But don't you know what this means? If Ella really talked to the prince, then I can talk to him and he'll be open to my suggestions. Wow. Oh, what do you call this feeling I have?
Optimism.
Optimism. I have to do this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend.
I can be your boyfriend. Wait. No, wait, that turn. What are you doing? This looks very counter-revolutionary.
I like the man who wants to change the world, but I also like the man who brought me flowers.
Who bought you flowers? Oh, I did. No, I couldn't.
You just said so. Optimism.
I can be your boyfriend?
Yes.
Yes! Am I your boyfriend?
Yes.
So that's how it is. My daughter, my own flesh and blood deceiving me with someone so decidedly unsuitable. I had plans for you, Gabrielle. I had created a life for you, and this is how you show your gratitude?
All dressed up and ready for court. How do I look?
And you! Do you think that you could go to court? I never loved your father. I just wanted his money. You have been nothing but a nuisance to me since the day he died, and you think that you could wear a beautiful gown. You think that is acceptable? You should be in rags! What a rags! That's all you deserve! And I am no longer your mother. You out of my house! To the devil with you! And I'll decide what to do with you later. Why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
Hurry, you shan't be late for the banquet. No, look, everything is ruined. The prince needs you, and he wants you. No, I can't. Why do you think he's having a second event tonight? To try to find you. Every time I take a step forward, Madame pushes me one step back. The prince would never love me if he knew who I truly was. I can't keep fighting. If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter you're going to have to fight for it. For my life. Exactly. It's your life. Beyond the voice that keeps insisting no. There's something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness. Something that sets your heart aglow.
Yes! Rags, rags, rags. Tatters and shatters and bags. Make the new from old. Tatters and matters and rags. Spin them into gold. Yes, the magic is gone at midnight. Is there anything else? Oh, yes. Place this glass slipper upon your feet. And oh, of course, the book. This book that Jean-Michel gave you about the world. Now, you only have the entire world to help you. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want. And love is a song you will sing your whole life through. From mountain, life and
This is still an option.
Dinner is served.
It appears everyone has arrived. It's time to start the banquet.
I'm waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well, darling, but be warned, this party's packed with gossip. I'd hurry up if I were you.
Prince Topher,
You're here!
I'm so sorry I'm late.
I knew if I had a banquet you would come.
I'm sorry I ran away last time. I just was so...
You're even more beautiful than I remembered.
Did you really have this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets just to find you.
Really? And that thing about me being more beautiful than the last time you saw me, that's real too?
Yes, of course.
Wow. What do you know about that?
I've been thinking about you. And I've been thinking of what you said. About the people having their homes taken away. The court says I should just ignore such talk, but...
You know, if you're going to be king, you have to pay attention to things that people tell you to ignore.
Yes, I want to talk to my people, not just the ones that Sebastian lets me see. I just don't know how it's possible.
That's going to be even more possible than you can ever imagine. My friend Jean-Michel and my sister Gabrielle are on their way here right now with some of your people.
To talk to me. But if things really are as you say they are, then they'll be mad at me.
I'm sure if you can battle a giant and slay an ogre, you can handle a couple of people who just want to talk to you.
But... Okay, you're good.
Be yourself. They'll see the man that I see, and
Oh wait, what's your name?
just because I am your one true friend. Hello, friends. This is Prince Topher. Just don't say my name.
I won't say your name. I won't even ask about the gold.
Are you all right?
Yes, Prince Topher, this is Jean-Michel. He has a lot of great ideas.
Oh, no. It's nice to meet you.
And this is my sister, Gabrielle. And this is Yvonne and her baby.
Ah, I see the resemblance.
And this is Sam.
It's an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you too.
Hey, this prince is all right.
Oh, no, I really shouldn't. Oh. Okay. I'm holding a baby.
You can talk to him like a person, you know. Prince Topher, Jean-Michel has a couple of words he'd like to say to you.
Well, the townspeople, everyone. We've all had our home and property taken. I know I've said this before, but now I know what it's like to have someone you love really lose their home. We need your help. We need to have our voices heard.
Yeah!
You just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray.
Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
Yes, I see, and trust me, I too know what it's like to be overlooked. I want to help you, but I just don't know how.
Fold and roll and fiddly-dee, fiddly-faddly fumble. All the dreamers in the world go oops, and out they tumble.
The book. Of course. Topher, have you read it?
I read it at university.
Look. Chapter 2.
Of course. Chapter 2.
Chapter 2. I didn't get that far.
Yes, chapter 2. I should have known. People, I think I have a plan.
I knew you would.
Long live Prince Topher!
Future king.
Prince Topher, what are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
Sebastian, you said no one needed my help. Who do you call these people?
From their attire, I assume artists?
We demand to have our voices heard.
A beheading would not be out of place here.
Yes, all the people must be heard. That is a very good idea.
What's going on here, Topher?
Now there is a way for all to be seen and heard. It's in this book. Father, as my first act as king, I've decided that in 1 month, we shall all vote for a post I shall create. The post of Prime Minister. Someone who will counsel me. I nominate our current Lord Protector, Sebastian.
I'm unworthy, sire. Oh, you.
And I also nominate this man, Jean-Michel.
What?
Let the people decide the way things are or the way things could be. And everyone, rich or poor, only gets 1 vote.
One vote, one person? Where's the fun in that?
People, in 1 month, I give you an election.
What a guy, what a guy! He's a plain and simple, complicated, fascinating.
And now everyone, into the castle for a free banquet. I did do it! And I think I know who I am now.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I feel like I know the kind of king that I can be. Just and fair and kind-hearted. I found myself, and you showed me the way.
You seem so sure of yourself. So sure of everything.
I feel like I can answer any question that gets thrown at me. But there's one question I don't have the answer for. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too perfect to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I love you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
Am I making believe I see you? Man too perfect to be really true. Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you
Now, I feel we can truly change the world, you and I.
To the banquet?
To the banquet.
What time is it?
Only midnight, what?
I have to go.
Again?
Yes.
Why?
I don't want to, but I must.
How can you leave me? Why must you leave?
You would never want me if you knew who I truly was.
Don't leave me. Wait! Guards, anyone stop her!
Hear ye, hear ye. 8 o'clock, Long's Bell. A great day in the kingdom. In 1 month shall be our first year free election. Our candidates are Jean-Michel and our very own Lord Protector Sebastian. But tomorrow, all women come to the palace and try on the glass slipper. Who shall elevate it? Shall be married to the prince. This is the biggest news cycle I've ever shouted. I'll be back at 11 with the local weather and sports.
mean, that's why she left it, right?
How goes it?
So far, no luck.
Now, when you try on the slipper, make eye contact with His Highness. For our family, you shall be the first to try on the shoe.
Don't you mean only? No one has seen Cinderella since you yelled at her 2 nights ago, and you got rid of Gabrielle because she likes the guy who might be our new prime minister. Wow, good call there.
I don't know what's going on in this world. Everything that I felt is holy and true is trash. That which meant nothing to me now appears to mean everything.
Well, here goes nothing. Me again. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, Gabrielle, there you are. I've just decided if I become prime minister, I'm going to marry you.
Wow, these things are really piling up.
The shoe doesn't fit.
Of course it doesn't fit. I'm not the girl the prince was falling in love with. None of us are that girl.
Is that the last eligible lady in the kingdom?
Yes, I told you she wouldn't come. Can we end this charade?
Everyone truly tried on the slipper.
Yes.
I haven't tried on the slipper. Now, here's something to believe in. Yourself. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in a noodle.
By all means, make yourself ridiculous. Try on the slipper.
You can do it.
That's my sister.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we are seeing each other for the first time right now.
The shoe fits.
It was you! You who danced with me! You who showed me your own kingdom! Offered me more than air was thirsty. Please don't run away again. I don't think I can bear it.
It was you? We both know how horribly I've treated you since your father's death. It is beyond reason to expect some of your famous kindness. I am not worthy.
Madame, you have treated me very poorly indeed. But I say to you now the 3 kindest words I know. I forgive you.
Thank you.
Do you think that includes me?
For you, it probably involves several hours of community service.
You're amazing. Could I maybe learn your name now?
Oh, yes. Cinderella.
Cinderella. It's beautiful.
It's a name I once hated, but starting today, I'll keep. So that anytime anyone thinks something is impossible, they'll just say my name. And no better.
Cinderella, I love you so much. I don't know what to do.
Oh, well, is marriage still on the table?
Yes, yes, you have to marry me. I mean, will you marry me? Wait. Cinderella, will you marry me?
Yes, my handsome prince. I will marry you.
My love, I'm
The arms of my love, I'm
mountain and
meadow and glad.
and I like it so well.
And I like it so well.
And I like it so well.
And I like it so tradition that every closing night we present gifts to our desired people.
All in context here.
All of you are desired people. Yes.
Sure.
So, Lord. Shall we present flowers first?
Okay, so for our lovely, lovely tech crew. Band. So thank you guys so much, band and tech. We love you with all our hearts.
And we shall present our legendary and our ancient traditional gifts.
To Damon!
I shall present you
Mr. Damon Bradley James.
Prince Chorus that we have somewhere in here, but we will present them later. But oh, there it is. There it is. You can remember those caffeine-deprived days.
Which is basically every second of his life.
And Damon, this ate up my wallet. You better appreciate this. And you want to see the birth certificate that we gave you with Kurt?
Herman's Kindles? Cinder Shakes?
Okay, so backstory. Damon was Gimbal Shanks in the play Cats that he did. So
And he did this during Cinderella. So
Yeah.
he balanced both of this and Cats.
Cats.
They do it again.
No, we can pick up on the mic.
One last gift for you, Damon.
We're all
A card for you because
wow.
you're so amazing, and we want you to know that you deserve so much more than just an applause at the end of a show.
Yeah, little
Wow.
Beautiful.
And now, just one more thing we need to do. I want to call all the seniors up to the front. No crying!
For some of us, this is going to be our last bow on this stage. So this is a very cool moment for us because some of us will never ever perform on theater again or on stage or just so this is the last time for most of us. Mark, you too. Except, yeah. So 312.
All right,
Our last
take
bow.
your last bow, ladies and gentlemen.